Yo, sup guys, Gusu here, and I wanted to make a quick video about how to duo farm Dire Maul Tribute as 2 rogues. All you really need is, first of all, a friend that you can trust to do this with. In my case, I brought Savix here, and we're going to be 2-manning this little instance. I'm going to be walking you guys through it, how to avoid all the mobs, properly stealth through it, and how to solo the boss, basically. Solo with 2 people. But first of all, you want to stealth through, you want to avoid these little hyenas that's standing around right here, because they have like some special superpower that can sniff you out even though you were in stealth. So first of all, you want to stealth into the courtyard, which is in the middle right here. There's a little chest you gotta pick up. There's a few pets that walk around as well with their dogs, and there's also the boss. Make sure you walk around those, make sure you don't aggro those. That's very, very important. So you pick up this little chest here, you pick up the key, and you go down to the main gate here to open it up with the key. You cannot open up this with your lockpicking, so you might as well just do it like this. It's way easier. There's also a little pack of hyenas here that you want to avoid, because as I said, they can basically detect you in stealth, as if you were in stealth. There's also a bunch of eyes that's gonna be pathing around this area right here, and right down here where I go, you're gonna have to wait for this eye to come back, or else you will aggro. And you will basically end up having to fight like a bunch of Void Walkers, because they summon 2 Void Walkers when you aggro them, and they have stealth detection, so please avoid them or you will end up like...
He's punching me hard. Oh fuck, dude!
Dude. Yeah. Basically kill the eyes, that's what I'm trying to get at, and avoid the hyenas, or else you're gonna have to run back, and it's a real fucking pain in the ass. So do your best to avoid those, or else the run is gonna take like 1 hour, 2 hours instead of half an hour or 15 minutes or whatever, how long it is. If you're really efficient though, this run should only take you like 15, maybe even 20 minutes if you don't fuck up and if you get good RNG basically. So down here in the courtyard, there's a bunch of little bugs. They don't have any stealth detection, just walk past them basically. There's also a guard pathing this area right here, and there's 2 little guardians here patrolling, just standing there basically. You just walk past those. This eye that comes down the ramp, you're gonna wait for it to pass down. After it passes down, you can go over and you can kill it right there, where it's standing right there, or you can kill it at the staircase. It's really, really important that you don't fuck up these eyes, because if you do, they're gonna spawn those Void Walkers, and if you die, then you're gonna have to like stealth through, like gouge, vanish, blind, because it's just a pain in the ass. Make sure you kill them or avoid them at all costs. So right here, you're gonna have to wait for your friend if he died to the Void Walker, or if he died to the hyenas, and after he arrives, then you're gonna be sapping both of these guards right here, and then you will be opening the gate with your lockpicking. I believe you need like 250 or 275 lockpicking. I'm not too sure. If you have it fully leveled, it's no big deal. So you open up this door right here. After that, you both just vanish and you lose the aggro. The last little part of the instance here is the guard Fenkus, I believe he's called. So you stealth path these guys. They don't really pose any issues. There's no more eyes or anything like that. There's only some hyenas we're gonna have to avoid, but I'll show you guys how to avoid those. So you can go 2 ways here. You can go left or right, depending on how the spawns are, or depending on where the hyenas are. In our case, we're going right. So we go past these guys because they have stealth detection again. There's some mage ogres. We just go here. We put a distract and we walk past them. There is a little pack of hyenas, of 3 hyenas that paths around the area with the boss. It's pretty important that you kill those, because they might just screw up your run and they might just basically kill you while you're killing the boss. They're not elites, but they do damage like elites. They do 200 per hit. So basically just CC them, like stun them, blind, even blind if you need to, and just kill them straight up, because they do a lot of damage even though they're not elites. And yeah, so kill those guys and then get ready for the boss. You do need all your cooldowns for the bosses, because we're gonna kill them in 2 takes. We're gonna first kill the Chorosh, the observer, the caster guy, which can either be a priest or a shaman, I believe. So he might have like a powered shield that can be really nasty to deal with, but you should be fine if you are pretty good geared. And you do need some pretty good gear to be able to do this, that being said. So first, we're gonna wait for our CDs, and then we're gonna kill the caster guy first. After that, we're gonna reset, and we're gonna kill the boss guy afterwards. So for the caster guy, if you do have some summoning trinkets, you do want to have those, because they can take aggro from the other guy, and you want to keep the aggro between you and your friend. So you want to pop your evasion, you want to tank it first, then after your evasion is over, you have pop your prep, a double evasion if you do need that, you vanish, and you let the other rogue or take the threat, and he takes it over basically. And you kill the boss, you nuke him down. You may need to use a Tisselty, you may need to use a healing potion, but you're gonna be able to kill him if you burst him down like this. Remember to kick his heals and kick his mind blasts, so you don't take a lot of damage from that. And then once you kill him, you run away and you both vanish, and then you basically wait for your CDs, wait for your prep and everything, and then you will kill the boss in the same fashion. So the hardest part is the first part here. We're gonna have to kill the little caster while the big boss with the big ass sword is gonna like try to chomp you down, stun you, and charge you and everything like that. So if you get this down, you're gonna be able to get the second part like just as easily, or even more so easy, because you have half the damage to deal with and the heals and the shields and everything like that. So now run away now. Vanish, and you should be fine. So when it's time to kill the boss, it's basically the same thing. One of the rogues opens and he gets the threat, and you open afterwards. You pop all your trinkets if you have some, and you basically switch the threat between you guys. He does have a stun and a knockback you're gonna have to deal with, so you could potentially get very, very bad RNG and just get fucked in the ass, but just gonna have to pray that doesn't happen. That being said, this is a lot easier if you could do this with a druid and a rogue. You will be able to do the runs a lot faster. We're not really doing this for gold per se. I don't know what the gold per hour would be with 2 rogues. I don't think it would be very, very good, because it's very RNG heavy. But it's a fun little thing to do to get your Tarnished Elven Ring for PvP, or not for PvE, for raids and stuff like that. And it's a cool little challenge to do basically. So you're gonna juggle the threat between you guys with Vanish, so you can keep the maximum HP. And once you kill him, there's gonna be like a little guy that runs up to you with the tribute chest. You can activate the tribute, and you can get your ring. So you kill him, you get the loot from him, and there's a little guy, Missile the Crafty, runs over to you, and you talk to that guy, you get your chest, and hopefully get your ring. That's basically it. It's a fun little thing to do. I had a lot of fun doing it with my friend Savix, and super, super enjoyable actually. It's a lot more fun than just like making like a regular group and running it the normal way, because you challenge yourself, and I feel like that's what the game is all about in a sense. Just like fucking around, doing something special, and you know, just hanging out. It's good shit. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and maybe you can go ahead and try to do this yourself. I wouldn't recommend doing it with 2 rogues as a gold farm, but as a fun little challenge, it's good to do, and you'll probably have fun doing it. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. Would appreciate it a lot, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time.